Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're live from the set of Fenimp studio. This is our first premiere of what we call That's How I Feel segment with the sisters. Tonight we have with us our very faithful host, Melly, and me, we are one and only, Fenimp. We also have as a special guest host, Mr. Uncle Eyce. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our first show. We'd like to be real with you. We want you to understand how we feel, and that's all we got to say. So, listen up as we take you through a series of current events, a series of special segments that we have, and also live pool by way of the Fenimp studio. Enjoy, and let's get it started, y'all. Our first segment will be dedicated to what we call That's How I Feel. We're going to talk about a political topic in just a few moments. We're going to take a break and let y'all get acquainted with who we all are. Enjoy this first game between Uncle Eyce and Melly Mel. Too much
Eyce will kick butt.
No. I gotta get my game up.
Yeah, you gotta get it up. You don't have to get it up. Don't have to get it up.
Oh, trying to show off on me.
There it is again.
All right. Now let's see. See what I need to do.
Chinese restaurant.
Let me try.
Okay, listen up, our fellow pool ball players. Listen up. We got our first segment coming to you live from the Fenimp studio. What we want to talk about is homosexuality. Homosexuality. Just recently, a well-known, very talented NBA player came out, said that he was gay. He's still currently playing in the NBA. Now, what we want to know from you all, we want to know exactly how you feel about homosexuality. Should NBA players, basketball players, from all over the world, football players, and while we keeping it real, should the Boy Scouts come out too? I want to know how you feel. Melly, keep it real. Tell people how you feel.
I feel that people have a right to voice how they feel and who they are. I also feel that it's not fair for congressmen or whoever to judge people based on who they are and their sexual tendencies, because that's between them and God. And my third point is I feel that marriage was set up by God for a man and a woman. However, it doesn't give, to me, the lawmakers permission to discriminate because in my eyes, sin is sin, right is right, and wrong is wrong. So that's how I feel.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's how Melly feel on the issue of homosexuality. Once again, a well-known NBA player came out last week stating that he was gay. To some, this came as no surprise. Eventually, we knew that, with some NBA stars and some NFL stars were going to eventually have to come out. We're so glad that Mr. Collins has given us an opportunity to discuss this very controversial subject on our premiere of That's How I Feel. So, now since Mr. Uncle Eyce has won his first game and his first premiere of That's How I Feel, we want to know how Mr. Uncle Eyce feels about homosexuality in NBA players and NFL players coming out stating their sexual preference. Uncle Eyce, you're on the mic.
It takes all kinds to make a world. And personally, I do not care if it's homosexual, bisexual, or heterosexual. That's his choice. It don't matter to me. You do what you do, I do what I do. That's all I got to say.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so you heard how Melly talked about homosexuality. Basically, what she's saying is that all sin is sin, and so no matter the person, no matter the creed or whatever the sin is, if you sin, you're still a sinner. That's basically how I wrap up how Melly feel. That's how she feels about the situation. We got Uncle Eyce. Uncle Eyce feel like we have to have a whole different type of people to make the world go round, so why not have some gays growing up in there too? Mind your own business, if them people be them people. That's how he feel. That's all he had to say. Now, as I make my approach to this pool table, I'm just gonna tell y'all how I feel about gays in the NFL and gays in the NBA and gays in the world. I feel like we're all God's children. What you do in your bedroom is your personal business. And if you're walking around town trying to figure out if somebody's going down on somebody or somebody's taking an angle, you need to get you some business. I got $5 in my pocket. I can loan you right now to go buy you some business. Stay about them people business. Let them people live. Give them all the rights, just like there was afforded to everybody. And the Constitution gives us all those rights. Let the people exercise their right, mind your business, stay about their bedrooms, because adulterers are just as guilty as those who are gay. If we want to talk about moral sin, all right? If you're fornicating, hello, all you people that's shacking up before you decide to get married, did you know that it's a moral sin to sleep with someone else, have sexual relations before you're married? It's called fornication. Did you know that it's a sin if you're married and you cheat on your spouse? It's called adultery. So, if we want to say that homosexuality is a moral sin because the Bible says you should not lie, a man should not lie with a man and a woman should not lie with a woman, then, hello, we're all sinning together. If we're adulterers, if we're fornicators, if we're homosexuals. So if homosexuals can't get married, fornicators should not be able to get married. If homosexuals should not get married, adulterers should not be able to get married again if they were found guilty of committing adultery while they were married. And that's how I feel. And we're going to end it right there. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for being with us on Fenimp Studio. We came live to you just now from Fenimp Studio on our first segment, and we out. Stand by for the next one.
It's Melly Mel coming back to y'all for the second topic. Wanted to know how y'all felt about the young teenager, the 16-year-old that was basically kicked out of school because a science experiment that she had, she wanted to see what it would do. So they charged her, they arrested her, they expelled her from school, 16 years old, never had any problems with school, honor student. Wanted to know how y'all felt about that in reference to what just happened with the two Boston bombers. So we're gonna start it off with asking Fenimp over there what she thinks about that.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm gonna go at it from a militant type of point of view because I can't help but to notice the young lady's skin color, being that it was it's her first offense. I didn't think that the punishment felt the crime. I feel that it's another systematic way of putting our young people who may be promising in what we call the system, that money making system, or what some might call as the prison system. So now you have a record, young lady, before you even graduate. You can't even begin to start your life because when you apply to college, they're gonna ask you, have you ever been arrested for a crime? What you gonna say? You're gonna get caught up if you lie, and you might not be accepted if you tell the truth. So you got a whole bunch of strikes against you before you can even start, and you have a promising future because you honor roll student and never had problems before the apple of your parents' eyes, and then now you have a record because somebody made a decision that they're gonna make an example out of you. And that's how I feel.
So that was Fenimp just expressing how she feels about it. Want to know how you all are thinking about it. We're going to ask Uncle Eyce if he could just shed some light on what he feels about that situation.
Personally, I feel that the young lady's intent was to have an experiment, and she didn't intend to harm anyone. People took it upon themselves to persecute her because they didn't know if she intended to do wrong or was just experimenting. And I'm sure she was just experimenting and with no intention of doing wrong. And she didn't have a conspiracy because no one got hurt. So why would they persecute her and ruin her life? And that's all I got to say.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 3 different views, same topic. Just wanted to put something in your ear, have you be aware about what's going on in our culture, in our races of people, in our communities, and how we need to stand up and stand against things that are not right for our youth, especially our youth, because they're our future. So we're going to end this segment for right now while we continue to shoot some food. Enjoy.
I got Uncle Eyce on the run here. Just got to keep up the pace.
Uncle Eyce got you on the run now.
Slow down now, Mr. Big Boss. Slow down there. Let me get a good cut in.
Getting close. Y'all can see.
I don't want to go to lose a circle.
Yes, we're going to see who's going to be the first to go to lose a circle tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, lose a circle is whoever loses, you have to basically go to the mic and explain your situation, why you felt you lost the game, what you might have could have done differently, or just basically how you feel. That's how I feel.
I feel like Eyce have ball in hand right now.
That's what I was going to say. Fenimp feeling ball in hand.
Took advantage of ball in hand. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Eyce said it again.
Think I'm gonna go ahead and push you out your misery. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and close the show a little bit. You know what I mean? I know I ain't probably ain't making nothing in the river, but I'm gonna try to put it in that pocket for next time. Oh, put your ball in the pocket. Wow. That didn't go quite as I planned.
Uncle Eyce was like he's refusing to go to that losing circle.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Fenimp was trying to see if she has a shot, y'all.
Decisions.
What is she gonna do?
I can see it, to cut it, to push it just a little bit. When my first mind is telling me to kick it one time off the rail and bring it back down here. So either way, I know I'll have a better position than where I am now. So I'm gonna call one rail back down.
Alright, let's see what she got, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna go ahead and give myself some leverage. It's kind of short. Therefore, I have short reach. No!
Wow, that was close.
That's what you call Fenimp breath.
You know you get too real.
With all those tails, called on Fenimp
You know you
breath.
get too real, didn't you?
I did hit 2 rounds in it. I'm glad you didn't go with it. I was gonna lose either way. I didn't call that pocket.
Whoa, mule!
Get on out the way.
Uncle Eyce is at it again.
I don't want to go to the loser circle.
I think Uncle Eyce is sitting for
I don't want to go to the loser circle.
This is it, y'all.
I don't want to go to the loser circle.
And that's a wrap. We're gonna let Fenimp have the mic, cause she got to go loser circle.
And that Uncle Eyce even gonna help you out. You get the balls out for you.
And I'm gonna help you. We get the triangle.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, that's just how it goes down here live in Fenimp studio. We say how we feel while we shoot pool. Win or lose, you gonna know how we feel. Win or lose, we gonna know how. You gonna know how we feel. And soon you'll be able to call into our show. We working all those technical details out, and we're gonna love to hear from you.
And I ain't seen nobody off the board either.
Get your mind right. We're gonna get the marks on the board for Uncle Eyce. Right away. We want to keep it going. Let's do some new tallies. Let's tally up what we had last night. And then we're gonna go ahead and give us some new tallies.
6, okay? Now, 1 loss and 1 loss.
This line right here.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Just do it like that. Go.
You might as well mark another one while you're there.
Do what now? That's not right. Okay, we wait on. We want to hear.
I thought y'all was gonna forget. Nope. All right. So this one went down. Uncle Eyce, you gotta move out of the way. I'm in the loser circle right now. So if I'm being in the circle, I want all attention on me, back and blocking the camera and everything. Let me go ahead and tell my story and say how I just lost that last game. So you can understand when you lose I was done. You got that? All right, so here we go. As you know, I was trying to tell y'all, explain to y'all how I feel about that little black girl being all locked up. You know what I'm saying? Being charged as an adult for a simple science project that most, what we call rural people have probably done. Their kids probably done a million of times. So I got all wrapped up in that, and I forgot to stay focused on which angle I should be hitting the ball, hitting it a little bit too hard. Forgot about playing defense. That was the key. I forgot about playing defense. I left the white ball in the middle of the table where only Eyce was able to go ahead and take advantage and knock down two of these balls and eventually go ahead and call in a straight in shot on his 8 ball. And that's how I lost. And that ends our segment in Losers Circle. Woo! That's a strong break.
Long break. That was a long break. I wanted to make a big one. The big one's got a pocket. Y'all won't leave me alone. Y'all gonna leave me alone eventually, though.
Why do you think we gotta leave you alone?
I forgot I was playing.
I'm gonna make y'all leave me alone.
We leave you alone, we don't have nobody to beat up on.
Nobody to beat you. Is that what you're saying?
I said nobody to beat up on. You heard what I said.
I thought you said you don't have anybody to beat you. Getting cute.
All right, let me see if I can make something happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this cool game. As I to you, just as Melly Mel just scratched on that ball.
Payback.
Uncle Eyce has categorized that ball in hand move as payback. I wonder if this could have something to do with any wins Melly Mel has had recently.
Could have been.
What is he paying back?
I don't know.
What'd you do?
He just said payback. I don't know what I did. I woke up this morning. I took a breath. That's all I did.
This morning with my mind set on Jesus. You don't remember that song? Okay, so I know it all right. I wonder if that's what they call the old Negro spiritual. Did you remember that song? They sang it back in the Baptist church in the night war, didn't they?
Yep.
Don't move my ball.
Can't reach it. Tomorrow morning when I hit.
Speaking of entertainment, someone that just can't keep himself out of negative news, and it does not surprise me, being that he is who he is. Can anybody guess who I'm about to talk about right now?
I can guess.
And I know we probably need to save this segment for the last month, the last week of the month. We talk about entertainment during the last week of the month. However, this is current events. It's more than just entertainment. I can see if this little dude that came out with this mastermindful hip-hop rap album, CD, DVD of the year. If he had done that, I could understand him. However, he didn't do that. What he did was make a ridiculous song that had a ridiculous statement about one of the most iconic individuals in our African American history in the struggle for civil rights. His name, ladies and gentlemen, Melly Mel, can I have a drum roll, please? The one and only Lil Wayne. looking up to him, looking for him for guidance, looking for him to be a role model, even though he may not say he's nobody's role model. Point is, people do imitate him and want to be like him. You know, he owes it to them to apologize and say, hey, what I said was not right. It was a mistake. You know, I wish I'd never done it. You know what I mean? Just man up. So that's how I feel, ladies and gentlemen. Now I want to know how y'all feel. Okay, Uncle Eyce, how do you feel about Lil Wayne using Emit Teal as an acronym in one of his songs when he's describing a sexual act that he's having done or that he's trying to do with a female? How do you feel about that?
First of all, I'd like to compliment him on his success as far as making money and becoming a self-made millionaire. Because I come from the same state and city that he comes from. But I hope he changed his way of living, his way of thinking, and I pray that he changed the way he speaks of women and older people who he should be admiring. But I think he's total on a hate mission towards older people. And I'm not going to try to downgrade him because he has made a lot of money and he's showing people that they can be successful just as well as he can. And that's about all I got to say about the young man at the present time. Right here. Okay.
So let me just recap what Uncle Eyce just said. He said basically how I feel is, and Uncle Eyce can correct me if I'm wrong, he's proud that that young man has accomplished all that he has accomplished monetarily wise, just the simple fact that he came from a place where he it was hard for a young man of his color to, basically achieve. So he feels like it's not in his place to go ahead and, pass judgment on him as a person, but you want to emphasize that he should change his lyrics and pay attention to his lyrics, what he say, and how he influences others. Is that correct? Is that how you feel?
That's exactly how I feel.
Check it. Melly, you're on the mic. Tell the people how you feel.
I feel that true. The young man made a lot of money. He had a lot of struggles. I looked into his background and saw that he had it kind of rough growing up. And when I saw that, it kind of repulsed me even more because he knew about the struggle as us as a black people, as himself growing up black and being impoverished. And that was basically Emit Teal's story as well. He wasn't the richest young man, but it just seems to me very disrespectful for Lil Wayne, regardless as to how much money he's made, to come out and say the things he said about the young man. And it disrespected his family, it disrespected me as an African American, it disrespected the people that look up to him. Because when you're making that amount of money, you always got to look at who's following you. You're an instant role model, in other words. So you got a lot of listeners saying, okay, it's okay to negate the struggle. And I don't think that's right.
Now, we don't want to negate the struggle at all, but what Uncle Eyce is trying to do is get your attention right now because you failed to come up on the ante. And,
I got you.
I got you.
You want me to write the balls, right? I figure while I got the balls wrapped up, y'all can go ahead and play while I go and get the money. I ain't trying to keep nobody money.
Oh, so he said work up. Locate my coins. So I won't get fined. Money up. I'm gonna go ahead and write out the scores. Money. Yeah.
And Uncle Eyce is looking at the board, everybody. Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta go to the loser circle too, huh?
Yeah, you gotta go in the loser circle too. Just give me a moment while I get the board right. Give you a rundown of what's going on right now. Right now today, Isaac has won. Uncle Eyce has won. 2. Melly has lost. 2. Fenimp has lost. 1.
I done won 3.
What 3 you won?
I beat her twice and you once.
That's absolutely correct. All right. Money's up. Money's up.
All right, and what you got right here?
I haven't won any.
That's 4 from last week, right?
All right. From yesterday.
Huh?
Yesterday. 4 from yesterday was the first.
All right. I'm at the loser circle. Just wanted to let y'all know I could have won that game if I wanted to, but I was focusing on the wrong thing at the time. So there you go. All right.
You didn't tell us specifically how you lost the game. You don't get
I just said
what
I was focusing on the wrong thing, and it caused me to lose the game.
Well, no, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. I can't argue with that. I'm just gonna let the camera keep on rolling, and we're gonna keep on with the next game. I'm up to shoot, and it appears that we got all balls on deck, and we got open tables. So, what do I like? Do I know big balls, or do I want little cones? Big.
Look at the package.
A little cold. Right. So getting back to Lil Wayne, because I believe that he deserves in-depth discussion since he is an entertainer as well as a role model, a history maker, things of that such. So I'm going to go ahead and give him his due time. And I want somebody to convince me that he should not have to apologize. So Uncle Eyce, I'm going to bring it back to you since that's all you had to say earlier. You never addressed the question. Should he apologize to Emit Teal's family?
Well, perhaps he should apologize, but that doesn't take away from what he has accomplished in his lifetime. But I think he should be more considerate of mankind, not just Emit Teal, but all the other people that he disrespected. You know, he also disrespected Al Sharpton. Like, Al Sharpton is nothing, but then Al Sharpton was a pioneer too.
Right.
And when he disrespect those people, I think he's totally disrespecting me, because he has been known to be in my presence at one time, and he made me, he don't even know me now. So, you know, he got a long ways to go still.
Looks like we have an Amber Alert going off right now, ladies and gentlemen. Amber Alert going off right now. Stand by while we see where the Amber Alert is coming from. Coming from Kingsland, Texas. Update. Did they find it? They're looking for 4 expedition. Now it's gone. Where? I hope that was a positive update. All day long we've been getting the Amber Alert stating that there was a possibly, I guess, a child missing out of Kingsland, Texas, riding in a black Ford Explorer or Ford Expedition. You couldn't quite get exactly where that, the description of that automobile. However, if you're on the lookout,
It's a black.
oh, update, ladies and gentlemen, we now have a license plate. License plate number BT2-2261. Black Ford Explorer. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, license plate BT, T as in Tom, 2-2261. Texas license plate for a 2001 Black Ford Explorer. Be on the lookout. The authorities have just issued an Amber Alert. Update to that previous Amber Alert that was sent out earlier today. Be on the lookout, ladies and gentlemen, to help these people find that missing child. That child gang, I understand, is out my shot, and we were talking about Lil Wayne and how he needs to be more mindful of the things that he says in regards to black historians who have made it possible for him to be in the position that he's in right now. So, Melly, I'm gonna bring it back to you. I'm gonna ask you this question. Eyce brought up the fact that, you know, he's very disrespectful. I want to know, in your opinion as a female, do you think that if individuals such as people that came before Lil Wayne, like Tupac and Biggie and Eazy-E and Luke, Scarface, Kanye, all those young black males who had a listening ear, a listening audience from millions of African American youth on a daily basis, do you think that what they say and how they say it plays a role in how they internalize respect?
I mean, I absolutely agree that what they do, what they say affects their listeners. I mean, you got listeners that are at impressionable ages, let's just keep it real. So whatever is in that song is almost like a video game, they feel they can do whatever the video is telling them to do, or they can say whatever that songwriter or that rapper is telling them, and to them it's gospel. They begin to play it over and over in their mind, in their ears, in their mouth, and they begin to feel that way. So you get a young lady that comes around, they don't know how to respect them as a young lady, because those lyrics, I believe, do affect how they think. And that's how I feel about it. I think he should apologize, no doubt. He needs to apologize. And that's how I feel about it.
All right, there you go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, you had three sides of the story, basically saying the same thing. It all comes down to respect. I think the young man should apologize, so does my co-host. We want to know what you think. Please look us up on YouTube. Leave us a message. Log on to our channel. That's Fenimp Studio 1 at YouTube. Look for Fenimp Studio 1. That's where we are on YouTube. And go ahead and leave us a message. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you think about this first premiere. Tell us what you think about the topics that we've discussed tonight. As we go ahead and close this game out. Uncle Eyce trying to put me out my misery. I'm going to try to catch up. I got 2 balls on the table. He has 1 ball on the table. For those of you who's been listening rather than paying attention to the food game. And for those of y'all who's been doing both, congratulations, you're ambidextrous. No! Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, nice. This is shot.
We're gonna have to do some trickery.
Right here, one
Some
night.
of this that 9-1 pin is trickery. Whoa! And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. One time.
That was a good shot.
Help me out.
Well,
Let's vote with the
while
Lord.
we're waiting, while I'm waiting to be tortured on the school table again, want to bring to you the word of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Our first weekend, the word of the week for this week, it will not be found in your dictionary. So don't go and pull out your Webster's. You're not going to find this word, I guarantee you. This word is a combination of two words to describe a person. The word is cute. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, cute.
Let's all say it together. 1, 2, 3. Choose.
All right, cute. That's spelled C-H-U-T. Okay, cute is a combination of a chubby individual that is cute. You put them together and you have cute. All right, so now, when you think about that word, you think about individuals. The individuals that come to my mind, one of them is Monique, ladies and gentlemen.
She's definitely cute.
We want y'all to think about who's cute to you. Who's cute to you?
I would have to go with that girl who stars on that show with Whoopi Goldberg. What's her name? Joy. She brings joy to my face because she's easy on my eyes. Therefore, she's cute.
All right, I got one. Jill Scott. Definitely cute.
As a matter of fact, did y'all check her out on last week's editions of Essence or this month's edition of Essence with her little boy? Oh my God, she's definitely cute.
Yes. So we want y'all to think about some more cute individuals. It may be somebody in your family, maybe somebody, in the Hollywood arena. We want to hear from you and let us know who is cute to you.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a word that you think should be included in the Webster's Dictionary or the Web Dictionary or my dictionary, you know what I mean? Go ahead and give us a call. Or not give us a call. You will be able to give us a call soon. However, for right now, go on to YouTube, leave us a message on our channel. That's Fenimp Studio 1. Fenimp Studio 1. Leave us a message about what you think that word should be. Create your own word. Give us a description of the word. Give us a kind of pronounce it for us. For those people who haven't, finished school and all. And then, we'll be back next week with our next word. But keep it real. That's how we feel. The word is cute. Pass it along. You heard it here. Fenimp Studio 1. You heard it here first. The word is cute. That is someone that is cute. They just happen to be a little chubby. The word is cute. And that's all I got to say. Because that's how I feel.
I feel like I'm going to beat Uncle Eyce.
Uncle Eyce, you know somebody that's cute?
I know somebody needs to update this board here.
I know you got a cousin that's cute. We was talking about her the other day. What's your cousin name that's cute? Did you think of her name? The one with the curly hair? You say she can sing? Got the big breasts is? What's her name?
I can't think of her name.
Well, wherever you are, you're cute. Oh, remember how Janet Jackson used to be?
Yeah.
Before she lost all that weight? She was cute. Sometimes I wish she go back to that one.
Nice shot.
She need to go back.
That one back.
She need to go back to that one. You know.
Good girl, man.
Oh! Oh, you know who's semi-chew? Semi-chew? Queen Latifah. She's semi-chew.
Yeah.
You know. Perhaps if she wouldn't have had that scar on her forehead, she'd have been cute. But that scar on that forehead make her look a little hard. Just no matter what type of dress she put on. You know, but if you catch it from the profile, you can't see that scar. Then, you know. But since nobody's following me on that joke, I'll just go ahead and move on. Get on off the mic and let y'all enjoy this last game right here. Before we have to sign off with our intro, our closing remarks. I'm glad you came along. I'm glad you was listening. I'm glad you was watching. But in the studio, we plan to be here this time. Same channel, same website, YouTube. Thank you so very much for broadcasting the Fenimp Studio 1. And that's how I feel. You heard? Melly Fenimp. Call guest host Uncle Eyce.
It's the last thing you'd ever tell your kids.
I'm gonna call this shot.
Deep down.
You sure about that?
Yeah, 2 reels in this corner right here.
I don't know, Uncle Eyce.
Oh shit.
Trying to tell you.
I tried to tell you.
Best chance you got to win it.
Using BBM video with screen share. Let's have people see what's on your screen. The Blackberries.
I ain't got nothing to worry about. You can't shoot from this side.
Horizon.
That's a good thing.
Start with an opening card. Good.
Pretty hard.
All you have to do is hit straight on. Just straight on, just make it.
Ah, now you tell.
I can't tell you before you shoot.
Is that coffee brewing?
Put the wrong time on it.
Yes.
Who did that?
Me.
Put Teal on it instead of him.
It's on. It was on AM.
Nah, let it go all the way through.
Dog.
It was on him. And it's cooking up. You don't have the clock set for him.
I probably got both of them set for. I don't know what I did. I did something wrong, obviously.
Well, that's alright. You really didn't show a cup of coffee. It's good.
Oh, you sap sucker.
Whoa, you!
Go, mule.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. That was nice.
I think
That
that
was nice.
shot of the night.
The night.
Shall we declare it
Mine
shot of
was
the
the
night?
best. Mine was the best one.
Right here, one time.
That is declared as shot of the night.
For right now. All right. Let me do what I do. Make this happen.
Did you bring the board up today tomorrow?
Sure.
Oh man, that was too much of a cut. You know I had it.
One for me and one for you. Side copy.
Woo! 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 I'm gonna try it.
Close your eyes. Same pocket. I ain't gonna keep missing that side pocket. You know that, huh?
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another defeat. You on fire tonight. Uncle Eyce is on fire. Melly did not win, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just explain. I had a much better game this time. I think I only had one ball left. I took the lead earlier, fell back, didn't cut my ball right, didn't make it in that corner pocket, and there you have it. Lost. This is all that I have left, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you better
I have to make these shots.
You better save it till tomorrow. You gonna get your butt whipped again.
No, I'm not.
Don't you think you ought to update the board?
Hold up. I got it. Keep paying attention to the board. Another win.
Y'all got $5 on the week to the board.
Another loss. I can't talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'd like to thank you for being with us, listening with us, watching with us, gaming with us as we brought you our first premiere episode of That's How I Feel with the sisters and our special guest host, Mr. Uncle Eyce. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to give special thanks to God, putting Him above everything all.
Awkward pause. I think she's testifying. Hold on, let me see. Awkward.
You need to quit that you.
Wade in the water. That's your background. Testify. Wade in the water. Teal.
So anyway, though, I just had a little spiritual moment, and that's how I feel. Because I do want to give special thanks to God, and I'm gonna move on. I also like to thank our host of this undisclosed location. I also like to give a shout out to our sponsor, our #1 sponsor, Singleton's Properties. Once again, that's Singleton's Properties.
Amen, amen.
You can purchase your home, or you can sell your home. Just check out one of those agents. And there's probably somebody calling right now to buy a home, to sell a home.
Keep calling.
Keep calling.
Singleton's Properties, how may we help you?
Yes, ma'am. It's going down at 5410 West Military Drive, San Antonio, Texas, 78242. Check us out. Give us a call, 210-248-977771. That's our sponsor, Singleton's Properties. I do appreciate them giving us the equipment and the payment for the undisclosed location to bring this broadcast to you live. Once again, we will be back at the same time, same channel, same YouTube channel. That's Fenimp Studio 1. Check us out. We'll be here next week again with And That's How I Feel with the sisters. Over and out.